Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to Renaissance Cup and hello everyone.
Hello. I can hear audio back? Okay, no, it's fine. Yeah, hi. Welcome to Ro32. We've got, I think, the first match of the weekend proper. We've already had one in Eloise versus Plush Seal, but this is a hell of a match to get us started off. It's seed 16 versus 17. It's going to be Mist versus CRHIX. This should be fun. Skill Cap versus... I don't really know what CRHIX's thing is, but it kind of just seems like
CRHIX has a lot of tournament skill sets. They are a very good tournament player, and you know, obviously I recognize him from CRHIX Cup. Definitely been a backbone, definitely been a standout player for Italy, who's seeded in a top 8 seed range, who arguably shouldn't have been in the tournament, but yeah, here he is. He is seed 17, just shy off of the top half of his seeding. But they are
Wow, 7.5 stars, and it plays like it. That attack was kind of brutal, and CRHIX actually coming out on top on a hard match so far against Mist.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know this map too well. It's very hard.
Yeah, already looked at the start. But yeah, so very early rounds, obviously we are in what will be... Why did they just both miss on the same really easy note? What? What just happened? That was so weird. Anyway.
Was that Bencho?
It can have been. I mean, it would have fixed itself before the easy part ended, I think. That is weird. I feel like I've just seen a ghost. Anyway, Mist is not an early round rated player. He is the FC things, but with like 97 type of guy, which loses to someone that can 99 stuff, but misses once in a while on runs like this. So, not the most favorable pull for Mist, probably. Probably the least favorable out of the entire tournament, but... yeah, he's gotta figure something out here. I don't know. CRHIX probably just quite good at these maps overall. Not the highest skill cap player, but that's not a requirement this week, so kind of leaves him openings here for getting points off of Mist, maybe taking the match. I mean, there's a seed difference of 1. It's not like either player has a really uphill battle here.
Yeah, absolutely. We can probably expect a few close calls here and there in this match, but yeah, overall it should be... Like you said, Mist a very much a combo merchant, and okay, sorry, maybe merchant isn't the right word, but you know what I mean.
Skill cap player is the nice non
skill cap player. Yeah, okay. Yeah. My bad.
But
yeah, they are very wow. They're very favorable towards skill cap, and CRHIX is more known for tournament skill sets, so I mean, especially since this is early game, you must imagine that CRHIX has like a good shot here of taking this match on... I wouldn't call a seeding upset. They're both essentially the same seed, really. So
it's whoever's having the better day wins, realistically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can kind of... Well, obviously we're past the result screen now, but you can sort of see the difference in type of player we're working with just from the result screen of there, of CRHIX's warm-up. Both players with pretty similar miss count. Mist with about 100 more max combo, but CRHIX with like 100 less 100s or something. I think it was like 7. I don't know.
Hold on, where's the MP link?
So this is going to be Mist's warm-up. It is saturated upon. Basically, Mist is DDKK, and he is about to flex that. This is the finisher map of Ender's Nightly Deathmatch for semi-finals. It's fun, but...
Okay, I was about to type in chat.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I was about to type in chat who has the MP link, but Ethan's just sent it, so yeah.
Clutch got Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan coming in clutch. Okay, both players' miscounts very similar. It's just, yeah, we can see, like we were saying earlier, CRHIX definitely having, definitely more favoured in terms of accuracy.
Still being able to play the map.
Oh, we have an end map here.
Yep, this is the finisher pick from Senni's. I was not able to see this in practice. I got pretty close a couple times, but it's just Yeah, these finishers start coming at you immediately, and they keep coming for the entire map. Both players have missed. Why isn't Mist FC? Both players have Mist31, get it? Anyway. Okay,
This is such a bongo map, man.
Oh yeah. It's not unplayable KDDK though. Looks like CRHIX is KDDK in fact, and is actually able to hit these finishers.
I mean, yeah, both skill sets have the weaknesses. Bongo has monos, you guys have finishers, so yeah, it's equal. It's equal.
Oh my god, yeah, thank goodness Ender is the streamer, because he'd already have these in his tournament plan, and this is a set of like 6 custom maps this is a part of.
Oh
so
yeah, that is true.
It would have taken a minute for your average streamer to dominate. CRHIX starting to really struggle now. Probably kind of a stamina thing, which you wouldn't have much of for finisher stuff like this heavy until you're really strong physically.
I mean, yeah, Mist looking very strong on this, but he is a bongo player, but still.
Here's
very...
Yeah.
I mean, even for bongo, this is pretty hard to read.
Oh yeah, it's just not easy at all, but Mist is making it look pretty chill here. He did hit the mono in the middle of that section, the cat mono, and of course after hitting the hard part he misses.
Well, there goes the 1000 combo.
Yeah, yeah, CRHIX really struggling on this, but can't really blame him. I mean, even just besides the finishers, this is very dense 235. It's not easy on the hands, even when you're just using one finger per key.
Bancho's has just paused the map for a second there. Thank you, client.
Alright, let's take a moment to appreciate the brilliance of Mist31 on these finish. Anyways, shit. And then I just sort of single tap section at the end. I think there's like one more. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Alright.
And CRHIX forgot no fail. That is rip.
Yep, that is going to be an HP field from CRHIX and a 96% 18 miss from Mist. Combo most of the map, actually.
So, but yeah, that is both of the warm-ups done, and we're going to be getting into rolls now. And we'll see which each player bans. I imagine CRHIX would want to go for like the more modded side of the pool. And if Mist can, I think they'll probably want to stick with the physical picks. I mean, there are definitely a few maps that can definitely trip up your consistency, and yeah, I think that's what Mist is going to have to rely on here.
CRHIX going to win the roll and chooses to pick first, so Mist will ban first. We will get Mist's ban, CRHIX's ban, and then CRHIX's pick.
Yeah, so Mist, yeah,
Bans
unfortunately, you can't do that, Mist. Okay,
Mist,
there we go,
you
hidden
don't
one.
have 13 bans.
Okay, yeah, he banned hidden one.
Alright, yeah, makes sense. The slow hidden versus the speed player. Yeah, sensible enough then. Probably the kind of BPM where for a player like him it's uncomfortable. It's like, do I single tap this and make it 290, or do I ult it and make it 145 BPM hidden? CRHIX gonna ban Hard Rock too. So yeah, okay. From what I've heard, CRHIX's worst skill set is probably Hard Rock, and HR2 is the faster one. I would almost argue HR1 is the harder pick this week, but maybe that's just in terms of max score, and HR2 is still quite hard to see. Not much are gonna be the pick. Okay, Techno 1.
Yeah, very interesting pick to start off, but I mean, there are loads of monos on this map, and I mean, yeah, definitely heavy burden for bongo players like Mist, so that's probably what CRHIX might be banking on.
I mean, if you look at qualifiers results, however, CRHIX clearly good at tech. He was able to FC Breach of Faith in the qualifiers lobby, I think. Got like 6th seed on that map. A lot of really strong players were unable to full combo that map, even in practice, let alone in the lobby, so obviously really strong on tech, and this is much easier and much simpler than Breach of Faith was.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This map is definitely more lenient in terms of the coloring.
Yeah.
So
Oh
yeah.
no! Ender said I'll be right back, and I missed. Okay, he's not being right back yet. Thank God. We just need a quick panic button press, and we
Yeah.
have got it. Both players in
Okay.
2, no mod 2. Alright, Ender, no, you can be right back. Yeah, perfect. Clutch. Alright.
All right, no more 2 underway. Definitely. Wait. Which player had the higher seed on the tech map on
CRHIX.
qualifiers? Oh, CRHIX.
And he was like tops
Okay.
on it for the kind of seed he actually plays overall. He was like 6th.
Well, okay, so definitely excels a lot in technical picks then. So yeah, actually kind of makes sense why they picked this.
I'm just gonna lose SS before the KI, but here we go. CRHIX looking comfortable on this 1-6 here. A lot of offense stuff, but the offense is gonna catch him. It's not over yet just because of the accuracy. CRHIX is keeping up on that front, dead tied at 99 here, but CRHIX actually finding himself a little less comfortable. And Mist gonna FC through that first section. He's halfway home.
I mean, Mist does have the accuracy lead as well, but it's only a very slight one. I feel like a Mist could definitely give it away here. But if he wants to maintain that, lead, then it will have to be a very clean one.
He's just one.
And we get the long motos. Oh, we see a couple 100s drop from Mist, but that's another miss from CRHIX.
And that should wrap it up. But Mist is gonna find a miss, and suddenly it's close.
Oh, that's a bad miss for Mist as well. And just like that, the lead shifts over to CRHIX.
On such a short map, it's funny how quickly things can change. The lead is still absolutely nothing. CRHIX has to hold through the rest, but he does. And with just 1 note left, the lead is 5k. So it's over. CRHIX gonna hold his first pick by a margin of right around 5,000
last note.
points.
Does he know? Does he know the last note?
No, he definitely knows. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he knows.
5,000
points of difference.
This is gonna be a fun one, Ting.
Oh, it's going to be.
It's just sheer accuracy game. Look at that. 2100s versus 6, but 284 combo. Really no long combos at all there for CRHIX, but Mist FCing most of the map. It's just that one break that cost him. And that one break suddenly drops him down from probably would have been like 970 to 930 because the map is so short. Everything does so much to your score. HR1 pick going to be coming out quickly from Mist, so from tech straight to more tech. Although this is more on the swing side of things.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Swing definitely not fun on the hard rock unless you know exactly what you're doing. So yeah, I mean this map, I mean like you said earlier, hard rock is probably one of the weakest skill sets for CRHIX on paper. So it makes a lot of sense why Mist would go for a pick like this.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he's not gone for something like No Mod 3 or DT2 immediately, actually, considering his affinity for speed maps, but if he's picking this, he must be confident on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it sort of plays like 225 for a lot of it due to this. The 1/6 swing rhythms just kind of turn 150 into 1.5 times that, which is 225, which is pretty comfortable. Both players on 100, they're kind of destroying this intro.
But this will drop another one. But CRHIX has the accuracy advantage now. But they drop a rush of 100s, but so does Mist.
That looks like a difference of 2 100s right now.
Oh. Okay, there we go.
Oh no! Okay, we are only a quarter of the way through the score, but it is tied. The thing is, look at the pie chart. We're almost halfway into the map with 300k score. Things are about to pick up real fast.
That's a 100 drop from Mist, though, to make up for that rush of 100s CRHIX got in the slow section. Sometimes in tournaments, even the slowest sections could be the hardest to act.
Oh,
but right now, it is dead even.
This is heating up. It's Still plenty of map to go, both players getting past that 500k mark with only a third of the map remaining. And out of the first KI, we are still tied! No way.
No. Oh, imagine if they tie. Imagine they tie.
There's a long way to go still, but...
A miss would be an absolute death sentence at this point.
Yeah, first to blink. Got the normal 1-4 section with some SV here. The back-to-back 1-6 does not trip anybody up, gets a single 100 out of CRHIX. The Mist trades it off, the tie is back up!
Oh my god. Mist gets a few 100s though.
Yeah, Mist bleeding accuracy here. CRHIX with the advantage as long as he just FCs the map knowing he should have this. But that's no guarantee. Some of the hardest patterns in the map coming up.
But this Acolyte still isn't safe whatsoever. It's gonna come down to the ending here. And Mist dropping more 100s. I feel like enough. No, client, don't do this.
Banshobot throwing into.
No, client, please. Okay, we're back.
Oh, Chris! You can't be serious! Oh my god, Mist takes it! Mist holds by 17k. FC game. That's unreal.
I mean, the accuracy was really close. It's just so unfortunate that the 5 misses, all in that one vicinity, making the difference here.
Tied for about 2/3 of the map, essentially, these two players, but Mist gonna hold on to the FC while CRHIX with a few less 100s finds two breaks right at the very, very end on some of the really troll 1-4 into 1-6 transitions. So,
but yeah, it is 1-1. Unfortunately, that something like that had to happen to CRHIX, but it is only Mist's first pick, so, and it isn't like they conceded a breakpoint. I mean, you can't really get too tilted at that. So, yeah, and actually, CRHIX will be going for the speed pick.
Okay, so CRHIX kind of picking into what I was expecting from Mist. But if he's picking it like I always think, he's probably confident on it more than we think. So this is Always Be With You XD. This map is 270 BPM. That's kind of the main draw here. That's pretty simple. Cast on map.
I mean, yeah, assuming CRHIX. I mean, definitely a bold pick from them considering Mist's skill sets, but maybe there's something we don't know. Maybe CRHIX is very comfortable with this map. So essentially, this will just be an accuracy battle, but we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, this should be an interesting one. Can CRHIX really go into Mist's territory and take a point like this? If he can, it's, I think, kind of a big deal, because that's one last pick for Mist that he probably was thinking, okay, I can play this and take this and win. And your opponent picking your own stuff and winning it, even though technically it's just a held pick, it's a big deal. It runs you short on options. It makes you kind of feel more cornered. So this could be a big one if CRHIX can hold it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've definitely kept up with CRHIX a bit in KI Cup, and they have remarkable accuracy. Especially on maps with this difficulty. So, I mean, it probably isn't too much of a surprise that they would pick something like this, but it definitely, again, it is definitely a bold pick, considering you're up against Mist, who basically has a very high skill cap. So. And it's like we're just waiting on Mist right now.
Not readied up yet. Please hold. Oh, he is out of the lobby, so probably just having some Bancho issues or something like that.
Yeah, Bancho being Bancho for the millionth time.
Yeah.
Just bear with it, guys.
Esports ready.
I think Mist's probably having to reset their game, so.
Oh, I look in general, and yeah, Mist saying in the Discord server's general chat, at Ethan, I'm lagging. I just need a minute to get him back in.
Yeah. I mean, at least this didn't happen in a song. That would be very unfortunate for them. But they
yeah, it's always
are
very
back in the
annoying.
lobby now, so it looks like they've got their stuff sorted with Bancho. So
Alright,
yeah,
play the little bit
hopefully we can get into the map without an issue.
Yeah, just hope a little bit of stall there doesn't affect anyone, because sometimes it can kind of put you on ice, right? Like, let your hands get cooler by a bit, and you're not quite as sharp on the mechanics because you weren't playing the game for a little longer than you were hoping to. But here we go, getting into No Mod 3. CRHIX does seem to alt, or at least not full single tap, so life shouldn't be too difficult here. And Mist, well, he can just single tap stuff like this. For DDKK players, 270 BPM single tap tends to be like not as hard as it is on 2DK. Both players hitting the intro. CRHIX with a slight score lead, and it's gone.
Yeah, these players do seem to be dropping on the more slower snaps, but CRHIX will get the first miss of the map.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That might seal it against a player like Mist.
I mean, we are still only in the first quarter of the map, and it is only a 10k lead, so it's nothing too detrimental yet, but Mist will trade a miss back.
Mist finding a break on 1-2 there, and suddenly this is winnable again.
Yeah, and CRHIX has the combo advantage going into this break section, so that lead is going to get very close, especially with accuracies this close.
Like
as we can see that lead at
3
digits now, but missed another one. Oh no, it must have been the finisher jump scares.
Oh, I mean, this is not the finisher jump scare part. That's coming right up. Actually, I do worry, is CRHIX going to be able to play these? Does have to skip 1 or 2, but he gets the FC on this section and is now leading by about 15k, so suddenly this is all his to lose.
Yeah, we are halfway into the map now. CRHIX still holding a mid 98. I mean, this definitely isn't a safe margin by any means. Like, definitely a miss at a rush of 100 could definitely give this away. But it's looking very good for CRHIX right now.
Yeah, this is not unlosable, but CRHIX does have this one in the palm of his hand as long as he just hits everything remaining. Last quarter of the map coming in. But it's a Gaston last KI. It's gonna be the hardest part of the map. It always is with this mapper. Gets into it here. Nobody having any real trouble. Both players hitting the 9-foot there just fine.
And despite both players recovering up to the combo cap now, CRHIX's lead is still growing just off of accuracy alone. And CRHIX about to recover back up to 99%. Very, very good recovery from them. Mist also having a pretty decent recovery of their own, but unfortunately CRHIX just held out better. And yeah,
using the FC to that early miss, but I'm sure he'll be happy enough with that. He is gonna hold his pick, take the 4 miss, I think 1 break score on No Mod 3, and take his point by about 30k. So now I missed a pick, and more importantly, one of the maps I thought he would pick is now off the board. So that could be the real troublemaker for Mist here. Running out of picks it's a bit worse than death sometimes, especially in a poll like this where everything is an FC battle.
And Mist is going for 3 mod 2.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's Secret Story of the Swan. This is the anti-mod. Not the typical kind of anti-mod where, you know, it's SV everywhere, you can barely see what's going on. This is just a speed track map, which is very tricky. It's a very tricky genre of map to play with mods. Especially HDHR, it kind of feels hellish. We had something similar in qualifiers, but obviously this is a much easier version.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a more lenient, more like a more lenient version of the qualifier 3 mods.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things where if you play it on hidden, you have to have a bit of slow reading ability to hit it, but
Yeah.
hidden hardware can also be too fast. So
Yeah, some SV spikes do make this troublesome for HR still. This isn't free on either mod for sure. I don't really know how exactly it's balanced. I've only played it HGHR, but maybe we're about to find out. It's Hidden versus Hard Rock here.
Yeah, it's pretty typical that you get free mod, anti-mod free mod specifically, matchups like this where it's a mod versus different mods, so yeah, I mean both players will have their respective struggles going into this map. Yeah.
Does CRHIX know? He knows, okay. Bit of a weird SV down there on a rhythm that isn't totally free to understand, but CRHIX is gonna hit it. One of the harder things for Hidden there. And is actually leading by 1/100 coming into the second key eye. And a bit of a speed up here, hard for HR. Just hits it. Here we go.
Both players hitting that actually.
Over the map.
I mean, that lead is slowly coming back because of the 100s being dropped by CRHIX, and that's another rush of 100s. And just like that, the lead goes back to Mist for now.
Yeah, the
oh boy,
CRHIX a bit, but this is still totally anyone's game. The difference is, I think, yet again, just two 100s. Really strong from both players here. Even on one mod, this map is not easy.
Yeah, I mean, despite Mist having a bigger responsibility in terms of precision, definitely seems to be holding out better in terms of accuracy because of how slow it looks for CRHIX right now on the Hidden. But it's dead right now.
Way, right? There's no way. Oh, they both
have my god!
Upstream. That is crazy for Mist, especially with that hard rock.
What is going on right now? This is.
CRHIX is taking the fight to Mist though on his pick here. This is squeaky bum time for both players. I'm never saying that on a cast.
Oh, but CRHIX misses. CRHIX.
And it's right before the break. They'll both know that CRHIX has just lost the FC and Mist almost at the 99 full combo with Hard Rock on the break. But I feel like the next part is maybe the hardest for Hard Rock. You've got some really hard to react to 1-3 into 1-4 transitions. It should be here. Alright, Mist is having no problem with that. SS is the first one at least. There will be a few in a row just here now. But Mist is just assing this whole section. Oh my god! I was not familiar with your game, young man. He won 100s, what I would say is the hardest section of the map for HR, and now it's all Mist's map to lose.
Oh yeah, Mist was increasing his accuracy up to a 99 there. Looks like he might do it again. And unfortunately, because of the Mist that CRHIX got, there's nothing he can do now. And yeah, Mist will secure a Hard Rock FC on 3mod2. Very good score from him. CRHIX also not doing bad either. I mean, that's definitely a good score from them as well. Just shy of the 1 million score, but yeah, very good accuracy from them as well. Just unfortunate with the one miss.
Rare case where you miss against Mist and he FCs, but your miss actually didn't make any difference. CRHIX with slightly lower accuracy. But, I mean, there's no shame in that, because basically a 99 FC on Hard Rock there for Mist on our anti-mod. Very impressive stuff. I wasn't expecting him to be that good at the map. And no mod 1 is going to be the pick from CRHIX. Wow. Our metal stream mat, Herald of Aegir. Nerfs check. That's what this one is.
Will anybody trip up on the harsh coloring of this map?
I think so.
Like, this definitely has a lot of potential for chokes, and considering this is a stream map as well, very high chances of note locks being a factor, which could definitely give it away. But we'll see here. And this is CRHIX's pick as well, so yeah. I mean, going up against a Bongo player who basically have no offhands. Yeah, we'll see how comfortable CRHIX is.
Some of the things in this map, right? You don't necessarily need to have an offhand to find hard. Like, 5 cats in a row into 3 dawns in a stream, no matter what your playstyle is, you don't see that often. like either way, right? Like it
Oh,
is
yeah.
just weird. So I could see Bongo being just as caught out as KDDK on something like that. But first stream's coming in, CRHIX on 1/100, Mist on 2. And I think, yeah, this is a straight accuracy map as long as you're focused enough to hit the hard patterns. And I think an accuracy map does favor CRHIX. Not by a ton, but it does favor him. Just make sure you FC. That's probably the hard part here. I think the rest will take care of itself if CRHIX manages that.
I mean, we do see a few 100s being dropped from Mist. Both players getting through the finishers.
First set of finishers comes in, and yeah, nobody having any trouble. Only a couple flaws in score difference, but it is a pretty big accuracy lead for CRHIX here. Maybe had to skip a finisher or two in the first part, and just wasn't noticed.
I actually don't think they skipped a finisher.
Maybe not. The lead certainly isn't like a high amount of score either way. It's sitting at about 4,000, and it's climbing by 1 point per like 20 notes for some reason.
I mean, yeah, both players still holding their combos so far, but we're not even in the hardest material of the map yet.
CRHIX still 1/100. Okay, man. Halfway through the map, still sitting on 99.9. Like, his accuracy is still exceptionally strong right now. Mist not floundering or anything, but he's just not keeping up with CRHIX's PS here. He is looking so comfortable on this map right now.
Oh no, the 5 notes!
Caught Mist! It caught Mist of all people! See, I told you it's hard for Bongo too. And now, it's all CRHIX's to lose. A 4K lead, not so comfortable. 20K, you can afford a mistake or two, but I'm sure CRHIX would rather just secure a 99.9% FC if he can help it. Still tons of work to go though. We've got about a quarter of the map left, and CRHIX is about 350k more score to get. So the density is gonna stay high for the rest of the map.
I mean, yeah, Mist, very unfortunate miss from Mist, but it's definitely not a detrimental miss. It's not like it's decided a map just yet. A big miss from CRHIX could still give this back, but it's looking very unlikely, seeing how consistent he is right now.
Yeah, no problem this map for CRHIX right now. There are still a couple hard patterns left.
And another 5-note blue mono. It looks like
it catches
both players hits it this time.
Mist ready for it this time, but there's nothing he can do about this at this point. He just has to hope CRHIX fully note locks or it's just over. So much score left for the last tiny sliver of the map. This is presumably the final stream. It will just about end with a KKKKK 5-foot. But that's not going to swing 35k score. Oh, the hardest pattern in the map is gone, and CRHIX with a million.
My God.
I think that's a 4/100 FC.
What is
Wonderful
that?
work.
Oh my God, 4 100s from CRHIX.
Wow, that's a
Jesus.
crazy good score. That might be top 1 or 2 scores of the weekend, and CRHIX just says, okay. Very nice work from him to hold its pick emphatically, and now the onus is on Mist. Yeah, rolling power handling some hard stream patterns there. Tends to be just as good a playstyle for hard streams as Bongo.
Wait, that was rolling?
Yeah, he's rolling, it appears.
Wow, I didn't even notice actually.
Yeah, rolling players tend to be very good at hard pattern streams, and oh, it's gonna be a 3-mod 1 pick for Mist.
Oh, but this is... I mean, we did say 3-mod 2 was a bit of a bold pick from Mist, but this is a more moddable 3-mod, presumably, so... Yeah, another interesting pick from Mist. I'm surprised he hasn't opted to go for, like, a DT pick yet. But, yeah, we'll see what you can do here. Am I expecting one of these players to go double mods? I mean, we haven't really seen Mist on, like, the hiddens yet. So... I'm very interested to see who goes for double mods.
Yeah, this is definitely an HD Atara one, although I don't think it's totally free. It still felt a little uncomfortable to me when I was trying it. Obviously nothing like FM2, but not a walk in the park. And the 1/6 sections do make this, I think, a mechanically harder map than Fremont 2. And it's gonna be a mod battle again. Mist, Hard Rock, CRHIX Hidden. I think both 1 mods don't have much trouble on this. It's just 2 mod where it gets pretty difficult. So this should be an act battle. Should be.
So yeah, just like last 3 mods, both players will have the same mod multiplier, but it is 1 mod versus 1 mod again. So we'll see if we see the same story for this map. Definitely a different like terms of skill set for this map, especially with the amount of 1/6 that it has. So.
Alright, here comes the first hard part. 1/6 coming in. Both players hitting it. I was worried by CRHIX here because the SV is not particularly high. It's probably pretty comfy for HR. But CRHIX gonna come out with the ACK advantage.
And Mist managing to combo through that with Hard Rock, but does drop a lot of 100s on the monos. And yeah, definitely, I mean, obviously a big struggle for Bongo players.
Yeah,
just staying around
really
that.
Not higher, anyway.
Yeah, just staying around that mid 97. It's not looking very great for him right now, especially with CRHIX still holding the high 99 with the hidden only.
Yeah, looking so comfortable in this right now. Despite how I would have thought it's a bit Hard Rock favored. The accuracy requirement is what's tripping Mist up here. He's done quite well, actually, in keeping all the way up with CRHIX's act throughout this match. But I feel like in the past 2 maps, we're starting to really see that slip, and CRHIX is just taking off. First it was 99.9 on No Mod 1, and now this run so far on Fremont 1.
And keep in mind, if CRHIX wins this breakpoint, it will be match point for him on his pick as well. But we see this from CRHIX.
He does still have the lead because the act difference is so huge.
I mean, it definitely wasn't the cleanest of misses, but it is clean enough, just enough so he can maintain that lead.
Yeah, no disaster there, just a miss. And just the 1.5% difference of accuracy, even with that brick, is gonna keep him right in front. Full accuracy game here from the Italian. And a third of the map left. It's not technically a brick. They will not see each other's scores unless they turn on their own leaderboard, but CRHIX is gonna miss coming out of it. Still ahead due to ACK after all that, but it's really starting to fade away now. And this seems to have cleaned up his accuracy a bit. He's hitting this KI pretty cleanly. Alright, here we go. One more hard part. I hope CRHIX is not mind blocked for his own sake. Like he's
and going into this last section, we see 100s dropped for Mist.
CRHIX needed to hit that absolute requirement to win this map, and he did. It's not over yet, but he is still totally in this. It feels weird to say when he's ahead by 6k, but it's a 2 break against an FC. It feels unnatural that Mist is losing this, but it's just the sheer accuracy gap. CRHIX still on 99 with those misses. Needs to FC, and it should be all his.
Has to be careful not to make a mistake at the end. Hits those 1/6, and it comes down to the ending. Will we see drama at the last second here?
Another brick might change things here, but
this is double tapping at Mono.
That's a brick point. It's a break point finally from CRHIX. Oh my god, Mist must have done that on purpose. Dude, he did that on purpose. Dude. We are never going to hear the end of this.
Oh
no. Don't even say it. If you don't, I won't.
No, but... I won't say it. I feel the same way that you do about this fucking meme.
Oh no. Mist with a 97.93% accuracy Hard Rock full combo, but CRHIX beats him by about 10k points with 50 less 100s despite 2 breaks. And Ethan is going to be the one to point it out to Mist, and yeah, Mist is having a little giggle.
No.
Hi, Andy.
Stop it.
He has to set up his audio device. And it looks like Hidden 2 is going to be the pick from CRHIX. kind of surprising me he's picking into the skill cap here stuff.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised CRHIX didn't go for this earlier, but I mean, it is match point for him. Looking to seal the deal here.
This map isn't working, bro. Dude, Ender wanted to unmute so bad. Oh my gosh. What's the point?
I mean, yeah, we've seen how specialized CRHIX has been within these two 3-ward picks, and yeah, I mean, on paper it does look like the odds are against Mist now. But you never know. I mean, this is the more I would say the more gimmicky hidden, since there are a lot of finisher jump scares in this, and you know, some speed changes. So yeah, we'll just see if both players have done their practice here.
Yeah, a couple of things just require you to know they're coming, and CRHIX gonna find a Mist very early. Mist still SCing, but with 90%. Hits the triple that I think is pretty evil. CRHIX actually leading despite the Mist just due to less 100s. So no one with a real clear advantage out of the intro, and in fact it might be CRHIX with like the FC who's at the advantage, but misses again. We'll find something that one of the players actually struggles with, perhaps. Or maybe that's just an aberration and we'll see him comfortable in the rest. Mist bleeding some more accuracy. Yak is close despite 2 breaks from CRHIX. It's been the story of this matchup, is just can Mist keep up with the Yak? But
oh, that's another miss from CRHIX.
It's CRHIX with the combo issues. Mist's turn to abuse a skill set of just being able to hit everything, no matter 300s or 100s.
Still has to be very careful on the slow sections, but I must say, Mist, I was not familiar with your game on hidden.
Yeah, he can play fast hidden.
Almost reaching a 30k lead now, just off of the misses from CRHIX. I mean, despite the misses, CRHIX still has a very, very small accuracy lead. But yeah, I mean, it's very obvious who has the combo advantage here.
Yeah, the combo stops the accuracy from really mattering. Oh, but Mist
finds a miss.
Cuts the lead in half. Cuts it in less than half. It's down to
and this is
just like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is a short map as well, so misses like that can be very costly.
CRHIX just wins the match if he takes this point. By the way, this is for the match on his end. Mist fighting for survival here. Another fast stream. Does not go. Wait!
Oh, CRHIX missing again!
A little slowdown after it catches CRHIX, and suddenly we're as good as tied here.
Oh my god, it's gonna come down to 100s.
Yeah, this is just accuracy battle.
Is Mist gonna hold this?
Really weird overlap.
Wait a second.
Oh, Mist!
He's missing!
Oh
no!
My god!
Oh no!
What a way to end it! The goddamn piss and shit 7-flip from hell is gonna capture both players. Mist with a third of the miss count, as always, but CRHIX with 14 100s and 15 misses is gonna take it by 3,500 and win 5-2 over Mist31 to get the seed upset. Ooh.
Such an unfortunate way to end for Mist, but I mean, this...
Yeah, that's painful.
I mean, if you look at this scoreline, you must assume that CRHIX must have been comfortable with many picks, right? But, I mean, it was not that comfortable, I'll tell you that. This did not feel like a 5-2 game.
That was such a great piece of content for the last pick. Mist was so far ahead for a while as well. That is unfortunate, but he's going to be in lower bracket. Facing, I'm pretty sure, the loser of A40 versus CRHIX, so presumably not going to be facing Seed 1 next, but instead Seed 32. CRHIX will be moving on to face the winner of that match, so probably A40. We are going to have some Italian on Italian violence next weekend, as if we don't already have that this week with Ender vs Deku. But for now, that is this match done. What is next?
Wait, keep in mind as well, we could see a presumably A40 wins this match. We could see a Norway versus Norway match in losers bracket too. So
Oh my god, true. So
Yeah.
with this match in A40 Xyro, we could create a Norwegian civil war and an Italian civil war at the same time. That would be crazy. Europe is going to be in pieces by the end of this tournament. Every country is going to hit each other, or hit their own players. Oh, this is going to be great. So, our next matches are A40 versus Xyro, which I'm pretty sure you can catch on this channel starting in about 5 minutes, and Yanfan versus Gundam, which you can catch on the newly minted Ethan Tychotris B in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, so
I don't
3
know who's casting
matches
these.
at the. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be casting one of these. I mean,
we seem to have GT and Yongen for Yanfan versus Gundam. According to the sheet.
Okay, so
You may need casters for the main channel though.
yeah, let me just check which one I'm casting again, because I definitely put myself down for one of these. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna be commentating A40 versus Xyro. So
Right.
that will presumably be on the B stream. So yeah, can't wait for that.
I think it's on the A stream just because Ender is to be streaming A40 Xyro, and Ender is our streamer right now. He's already on the A stream. Is that what we're doing? I don't know. I mean, you can figure it out. It's Ethan Tychotris and Ethan Tychotris B. You know what the 2 matches are now. We'll see you in 5 minutes for both of those. Thank you guys for watching.
Alright, see you.
Deus não para de girar.